Hey there. So recently I've been working on some details for parallax occlusion mapping in Unreal Engine. Well, for example, Unreal Engine. And I was thinking about some functionality that will help me to symmetrize some objects. For example, well, you can see that there is a lot of symmetry in this sci-fi details. And let's just try this out on this element. So yeah, I thought about symmetry functions and developed this type of script. I'm just pushing my shortcut, and under my cursor this window appears. And what is it all about? So these are 4 buttons here, and they are like quadrants for the symmetry functions. Yeah, for example, in this element I'm having more details here, and I want to distribute them on the right, on the bottom, and here also. And I'm choosing this button because all the details are situated in this quadrant, yeah? And they're appearing everywhere else. It's just applying symmetry on every piece of this element, yeah? Or maybe I want to do the same with this element with less details. So I'm just pushing this button. So the same goes with these 2 buttons and these 2 buttons. For example, I want to distribute this detail from right to left. So this is going to be rather like a simple symmetry function. So I'm choosing from right to left, choosing this button, yeah, like this. Or maybe from left to right, like this. Or I want this to stay, so this part will stay and will be distributed here on this bottom part. Yeah, like this. And of course it works, all of these symmetry functions works with the pivot of the object. And another small thing, that there is a small button here just to apply the symmetry modifier onto this object, onto the selected object. And also, yeah, another one thing is that this script, for now at least, works only with one mesh. And it will just bake it into editable poly after all these functions are applied. So for example, if I'm not selecting anything and trying to call the script with my shortcut, select one single mesh. Or maybe I'm selecting a lot of meshes, and the same stuff goes here. Select one single mesh. And if I'm working with this one, single mesh, yeah, the script appears here and all the functionality is here. So the next thing I will show you is the instruction about how to install this script. So how to install this script. In the archive you will have 2 files. One of them is MSE, this is the initial script, and MS is just the function to call this MSE file into your copy of 3ds Max. Put this MSE file somewhere on your computer. Maybe you would like to do it in 3ds Studio Max, properties, file location, scripts, for example, in this folder, or anywhere else on your computer. This is important not to change the location after that of this MSE file, because here in call symmetry helper we will have this string, and you will open this MS file just in a notepad, and you will copy the destination of this MSE file where you store it on your computer. For example, libraries, task tools, etc. is written down here, right? This is the path of this file on my computer. So after that, you will save this MS file with your destination of the MSE file. Drag this MS file onto your copy of 3ds Max, like this. And now you will have, in a hotkey editor, we'll just search for call, call symmetry helper will be here, and I already assigned the button here. And it is important not to have this script as a toolbar button, but rather to have it as a shortcut, because it appears at the destination of your cursor, of your mouse. So here we go, that's the shortcut done. And I will just select one of my objects, well, this object, and try to use this shortcut. And yeah, the script appears under my cursor. Everything works fine. Yeah.